Most challenging thing about being a man, it has to be with adulting. I think it's not just being a man generally in life. It has to be with adulting, growing up, and taking responsibilities. As a man, actually, it comes with the territory. Taking responsibility of your actions and your non-actions. So, paying bills, it's a lot. It's a lot. Pressure. It's just the pressures. It's just the pressure. That's the first thing.
Apart from being constantly attacked on Twitter, uh, being a man, I think it all comes with the societal pressures and expectations, of what you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing, how much you're supposed to have. It's a lot, but in between all that, you have to control your own narrative and define what you want, your kind of man to be. So I think it's relative, even though it's almost societal, but it's relative.
Constant responsibility. At every point in time, you have to be responsible for someone, for yourself, for basically the world looks up to you when you're a masculine figure.
Being a man is difficult. Like, you can't just pin it to one thing that is the most challenging. Being a man is challenging in itself because it's a lot of demand from the society, it's a lot of demand from yourself. The fear that your child will ask you why you're poor could be the worst thing or your worst nightmare. The fact that you might not be able to provide for your family, both your immediate and extended family, is a lot of it scares me as a man. So there are a lot of challenges being a man. You just have to make it whichever way.
It's surviving the pressures, to be honest. That's the hardest thing about being a man in Nigeria. Surviving the pressure from not just society, your family. Sometimes we pressure ourselves. So being a man in Nigeria, the hardest thing is surviving and then not being killed by SARS. That's sometimes it's just scary sometimes that you can go out and that will be your last. Not because you commit a crime, not because you are not. It's just because you are in Nigeria and nobody cares. You could be killed by a stray bullet, nobody cares. Fulani herdsmen can come and kill you in your house, nobody cares.
It's quite difficult. I had its good sides. There's some sort of patriarchy that tends to help you with some things at some point in time. But on a more balanced scale, I think being a man is all about responsibilities. You have to be, how do I say, be strong. Everybody expects you to be strong at every point in time. You have to hold your fort, you have to hold your ground, you have to, get things done fast, and time doesn't really wait for you because a lot of people pressure like, oh, you're done with school, you're working, start sending in a gunje, and you're like, geez, I was just 13 years old. But I think that's it.
Funds, money, yeah, that's the challenging thing. And also you have to constantly put in work. There's really no holiday for you as a man in Nigeria. It's constant work.
Being a man in Nigeria could be the worst thing to happen to you in life because no one cares. Being a man, you might even have a job and you're not happy on that job. You can't afford to quit due to a number of factors. One, societal factors, and even, societal factor, because one, if, say for example, you're not happy on your job and you decide to quit, before you say Jack, people will start asking you, why you no go work? You no get work. People will start saying, it is not working, maybe he has been sacked. No one cares if you're happy on the job or not. No one cares if you're fulfilled, right? Everybody just wants you to work, just go and work. The fact that if you even have a dream and you want to plan out your life, plan out your existence, and you just mapping out, say, a 2, 3, 4, 5 year strategy, no one wants to buy into that. Everybody just wants you to do something, have money. If you don't have money, then you don't, you can't date the best girls.
But to come back in this life, I 100% want to be a man over a man. God, do you know what it takes to be a woman? I wouldn't want to try. I wouldn't want to try. It takes a whole lot to be a woman. It takes a whole lot to, go through all of that emotions and still keep your head. I respect a lot of women that still keep their head high there, man. It takes a lot. It takes a whole lot. It takes a whole lot. I want to be a man over and over again because, guys, we are stress-free now. All the things we need are not plenty. An average man needs about 4 things: beer, football, woman, money. That's all we need.
If I come back, the next word to be butterfly. Okay. Well, it's not bad. It's not entirely bad. It's great being a man. It's okay. It's nice. It's nice to even have a day. I didn't know there was. I knew there was a men's day, but it is nice actually. From all the bashing and all the fights, especially online.
Most definitely. Being a man comes with control, comes with power, comes with certainty. You make your decisions and, you're all good. So I will come back as a man.
But despite all the challenges though, despite all the madness, as I call it, I would still come as a guy.
Okay, so like I said, I join a world where men are able to be as expressive as women are, where there is no such feeling or behavior that's ascribed to women or men. Like, men will just be people, the same way women will just be people. Men are doing so much, but I don't like to talk about gender wars and gender issues because we all have different perspectives. But I think men are doing okay. The only thing I would wish for that men did more was encourage the next man to be able to talk, to speak up, to be expressive. Like I said, I want men to be more expressive. I don't want this, I want this, I like this, I don't like this. I am hurt, I want to cry, I want to lie down, I want to eat. Not because he is talking to a woman, but be expressive to his fellow man. I want men to be able to hug each other. That's weird. Yes, but yes, I want that. You all are strong, you're bold, you're confident, you're not intimidated by a strong woman, and you're patient, you're kind to me, you've shown me the light, you've lighted my torch, you've allowed me to shine in a world where it's not so easy. And I have never felt less of a woman or less of a person. Rather, I've never felt less of a person being around you, every man in my life. So I want to say happy International Men's Day. Keep doing more and more, better and better, and be as expressive as you want to be. The world is your oyster.